15 Rich Celebs Who Live More Modestly Than We Do. Most of the time, celebrities make headlines for financial reasons because they're either spending $2 million on an 18-karat gold toilet or filing for bankruptcy. Celebrities are often known for making large amounts of money and living lavish lifestyles. Frugal isn't an adjective you normally use to describe celebrities. To prove that, there was big news when Beyoncé and Jay-Z reportedly spent six figures on their daughter Blue Ivy's first birthday party. And then, there's the Kardashian clan and their frequent, over-the-top spending. But not all of them spend like millionaires. There's an extraordinary act of couponing that's not always practiced by the majority of people. What might come as a surprise is that some celebrities clip coupons and hunt for deals before they go shopping. For some of these celebrities, couponing comes from being raised by poor parents from humble beginnings. For other celebrities, it's a reflection of their ability to appreciate the value of a dollar saved, despite millions of dollars sitting in the bank. Like the rest of us, celebrities use coupons at grocery stores, department retailers, and eating out. Some celebrities love to find a good bargain. Others use them for just about anything from Bed, Bath & Beyond to Target. Just because you're rich and famous, doesn't mean you can't appreciate finding a good deal and saving money. There are some celebrities and well-known figures who are frugal with their spending. Some might even call them penny pinchers. The following 15 rich celebrities live more modestly than we do. 9. Renee Zellweger. Not every famous person forgets where they came from, especially if they started out with a less-than-average family. Renee Zellweger is the daughter of Emil Erik Zellweger, a former mechanical and electrical engineer, and Kjellfrid Irene, a Norwegian nurse and midwife who moved to the Texas to work as a governess. Zellweger's father lost his job during Renee's college years, so she worked as a cocktail waitress, which taught her a lot of things about life in general. Renee summed up her early life, saying, "I was raised in a household where we were very frugal." She's one of the highest paid actresses in Hollywood, but she always remembers to stick to her roots. Although her preparation for roles in the mainstream films Jerry Maguire and Bridget Jones's Diary were under observation, especially when it comes to her weight, she ignores the backlash and continues to do what she does best, acting. 10. Sarah Michelle Gellar. One of the best ways to help someone learn about saving money is to give him/her an incentive to save it. Therefore, coupons are the perfect idea to cut the costs of spending. If you need another incentive to clip coupons, look no further. Buffy the Vampire Slayer clips coupons. Sarah Michelle Gellar is a longtime actress. Not only can she kick butts, but she also knows how to save on everyday items. She shared her frugal philosophy, asserting, "We shop at Whole Foods, but we ask which fish is on sale. On sale doesn't mean it's bad. It probably just means it's overcaught. And I clip coupons all the time. Why should you pay more for something that someone else is paying less for?" That being said, if an item is good enough for Gellar, then it should be good enough for us too. Money-saving tips can help us out in the long run. 11. Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert is a Jamaican-American NBA center who was drafted by the Toronto Raptors with the 17th overall pick of the first round in the 2008 draft. However, his rights were traded to the Indiana Pacers, where he signed his first professional contract. He later re-signed with the Pacers on a 4-year $58 million contract, but ended up exercising his player option. He went on to play for the Los Angeles Lakers, Charlotte Hornets, and Denver Nuggets. Hibbert said that he's careful with his money, despite his large paycheck. He elaborated on his response, saying, "I guess I don't want to end up being one of those stories where the guy ends up spending more than he has and owes money to the IRS and stuff like that. I just want to be able to take care of my family and live modestly. Now that's a superb example for a professional athlete to set. 12. Hilary Swank. Oscar award-winning actress, Hilary Swank, is a completely legit woman who isn't embarrassed to use a coupon at the store. When asked about the usage of coupons, she responded, "It's how I grew up and it's in my bones." We have to admire how she is brutally honest and definitely deserved everything that came her way. Swank also mentioned, "I would use a coupon, just because I have some money now, I wouldn't. That doesn't make sense to me. I see it as $1 in my pocket. People around me laugh, because I have a deep understanding of what $1 gets you and how far to make that dollar go." It seems that she literally took her $1 million baby role and applied it to parts of her life. However, it's unlikely that she'll actually need to learn how to make $1 go further, but it's nice to know she knows the basics of money. 13. Nicole Scherzinger. Nicole Scherzinger admitted that she's a bargain hunter at heart. The former Pussycat Doll and X Factor judge also admitted that there are certain items when she truly does like to splurge on. However, she mentioned that she doesn't worry about her splurges because she's always keeping her eyes open for a good deal, and she believes that finding an excellent discount will make up for her splurge. Scherzinger often searches for deals at the grocery store. Yet, she continues to spoil herself with designer goods. She said, "I grew up with no money, so I still get the best bargains at the grocery store, but at the same time if there's an Yves Saint Laurent purse that I want, I've got to have it right now." Scherzinger revealed her frugal side when she talked about exchanging gifts with her ex-boyfriend, Lewis Hamilton, a British Formula One driver. According to Scherzinger, she loves extravagant presents, but handmade gifts are probably the best thing. 14. Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell is a popular actress who has starred in many films like Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Couples Retreat, When in Rome, The Boss, and Frozen. Yet, despite her fame, she appreciates a good coupon or a great deal when she sees one. Bell said, "I use a lot of coupons. The best coupon you can get, possibly in the world, is the Bed, Bath & Beyond coupon." Bed, Bath & Beyond is a large national chain with a variety of home goods, including bedding, kitchenware, and decor. Belle apparently gets so excited about their 20% off coupons that she can't get enough of them. Like the ones she gets in the mail aren't enough for her. She has partially denied committing a federal offense, saying, "I'm not saying I did do it, but I may or may not steal them out of my neighbors' boxes sometimes, so her neighbors may or may not want to keep an eye out for her on coupon day from now on." Belle's down-to-earth attitude on couponing helps her become more relatable to people. On top of that, she and her husband, Dax Shepard, protect their 2 daughters from the paparazzi that constantly chase her, which is a positive action. 15. Ashley Greene. Ashley Greene is a rising star who rose to fame with the roaring success of the Twilight Saga, but that doesn't mean she's going to start spending all her riches. In an interview with Marie Claire, Greene explained, "I'm lucky because my dad taught me to be frugal and save. And that's important because I want to know that I don't have to take an acting job for 2 or 3 years if I don't want to, and that I'll still be able to make my house and car payments and buy food for my dogs." Apparently, her father taught her the insides and outs of money, which is a good thing because she took his practical advice and applied it to her own life. Now that she's 30 years old, she has a comfortable cash cushion to rely upon in times of need. After all, you'll never know when you need to use your savings account.